TIS can control most VRF VRV AC brands, and the TIS VRF module supports up to 32 indoor units. You can find the correct connection method in the module manual, which details how to communicate with major brands such as Daikin, Samsung, Mitsubishi, LG, Midea, and others. Be sure to check compatibility with your AC brand. Visit the TIS website and use the HVAC Compatibility Tool to search by AC model number. Not all model numbers may appear, and sometimes only the first digits will match, but terminal compatibility is the most important factor. You may send our technical support team a photo of your AC wiring diagram and model number so we can verify compatibility and recommend the required hardware. To configure the brand in the VRF module, you need to connect the Ethernet cable to the VRF gateway. Press the Net button on the module to display its IP address. Ensure your computer's IP address is in the same range as the VRF module. Open your browser and enter the VRF IP address. The login window will appear. Enter username, admin, leave the password empty, and sign in. Under Product Info, you will see the firmware version and other device information. If you need a firmware update, send us the QR code that appears at startup. In Basic Setting, you can modify network parameters such as the IP address or enable DHCP. Go to AC Setting and select your VRF brand from the list, for example, Mitsubishi Electric. Press Setting to confirm. The module display will update with the new brand reference, such as ME for Mitsubishi Electric. Restart the module to begin scanning the indoor units. After a successful scan, the LCD will display the number of detected indoor units. In our project example, the module successfully scanned 7 indoor units. In the browser interface, go to AC Manage. Select an indoor unit and press Manage to test its control by turning it on. Identify the corresponding room and note its name. Repeat this process for all remaining indoor units. If the module is connected to multiple outdoor units, indoor units appear in groups: 1 to 1, 1 to 2, 1 to 3 for the first outdoor unit, and 2 to 1, 2 to 2, 2 to 3 for the second. When controlling the second outdoor unit, continue the ID numbering from the last indoor unit of the first outdoor unit. For example, if the first outdoor unit has 9 indoor units, then indoor unit 2 to 1 should use ID 10. Open TIS Device Search software. Select the VRF module from the list and double-click it. Enter the module comment and go to the air conditioner section. Type the room names for each indoor unit based on your earlier notes. To assign a TIS wall thermostat to the VRF system, select the keypad from the device list and double-click it. Go to the Air Conditioning tab. Select the AC page number, enter the name, choose the room, and press Save. Under AC Type, select VRF. Enter the subnet ID and device ID of your VRF module. Set Modbus slave ID equals 1. Enter the indoor unit ID corresponding to that room. Press Save. Under Thermostat Control Setting, enable automatic control if the original AC wall controller has been removed and the TIS keypad is the only controller in the room. Disable automatic control if the original AC wall controller is still installed in the same room. You can test AC control from the AC status section or from the AC page on your TIS wall panel. Repeat the same steps for the second keypad. If you have more than one VRF indoor unit in the same open area, such as a living room and kitchen, you can assign them as AC1 and AC2 on the same keypad, each with its correct address settings. After configuration, your AC page will appear in the project database. For third-party integration with other brands that want to use the TIS VRF RS485 port for communication in their projects. Log in to the module through the browser. In the Basic Setting page, under the RS485 COM parameter section, you can configure ASCII communication for third-party systems. You can download the complete ASCII code list from our website. The TIS VRF module also supports the Modbus RTU protocol. You can find more information in the VRF Modbus documentation available on our website.